Okay, good morning, all. Welcome to Lakshya Academy. Okay, this is the part 11 of exudative products and their elimination. Okay, in the coming two parts, you are going to learn very important topic, that is urine formation. Most of the students they find it difficult. Okay, the it is very important for NEET exam. Generally, bits are asked from the tough topics in NEET exam. Okay, this is one of such kinds. Okay, in the breathing part, takes the transport of gases. In the third lesson, cardiac cycle. In this lesson, urine formation. In the coming lesson, chemical coordination, there is a mechanism of hormonal action. Okay, these are the topics a little bit tougher compared to remaining parts. Okay, bits are frequently asked from this topic. This is one of such topic, and it is also important for essay. It is the second essay from this lesson. In the first essay, I told you excretory system and the structure of nephron. This is the second essay, urine formation. Formation of urine involves three main processes, namely, what are they? Glomerular filtration, otherwise called ultrafiltration, which does not require energy. It is a passive process. Second one is selective reabsorption or tubular reabsorption. Okay, this is the active as well as passive process. The third one is tubular secretion. It is the active process. Very important. These are glomerular filtration or ultrafiltration is passive process. Selective reabsorption and tubular reabsorption, selective reabsorption or tubular reabsorption is active as well as passive. Tubular secretion is active process. What are the three processes here? GST. Okay, what are the glomerular filtration, selective reabsorption, tubular secretion? Which are the active here? Two here, active, and here passive, and this is also passive. Let us take the first step. What is that? Glomerular filtration. Glomerular filtration, it is the first step in urine formation. What is the first step in urine formation? Glomerular filtration or ultrafiltration. Okay, next one. Definition: filtration of water and solutes through the filtration membrane. In the previous parts, I told you, I described the filtration membrane structure. Okay, what are the three components of filtrate membrane? That's why to understand urine formation, first of all, you must have watched the previous videos, otherwise you cannot understand this one. Filtration membrane, filtration of water and solutes through the filtration membrane into capsular space. I will show you that one. Filtration of water and solutes through the filtration membrane. Here there is a filtration membrane in this part. Okay, from where? From the capillaries into this one. What is Bowman's capsular space? Okay, this space is called capsular space or lumen of the Bowman's capsule. I repeat again, filtration of water and solutes present in the blood through the filtration membrane into where? Into the lumen of the Bowman's capsule is called glomerular filtration, which is the first step in urine formation. Is it active process or passive process? It is a passive process. Mentioned here. It is a passive process or non-energy consuming process. No energy is required. Filtration of blood from glomerulus into lumen of the Bowman's capsule takes place here. Filtration of blood. It is also question. What is glomerular filtration? Filtration of blood. It is given in our textbook. Okay, it is another definition. This is the definition given in our textbook. Filtration of blood from the glomerulus into lumen of the Bowman's capsule into the lumen of the Bowman's capsule is called glomerular filtration. That is 2 marks and also is a part of essay. It is a passive process and non-energy consuming process. Energy is not required. You can see here urine formation involve three steps. What are they? Can you tell now? Okay, glomerular filtration. Okay, while you watch video, okay, say to yourself, Otherwise your some other things come to your mind and they distract you. If you pronounce, your mind, okay, will stay there, and it is not it cannot deviate. Okay, while you read that, okay, say to yourself, then you can focus on it, you can learn it. Glomerular filtration, selective reabsorption, and tubular secretion. And it is a passive process. It is active and passive. It is active process. I mentioned that one earlier. Now, what are present in the filtrate? Okay. I told you here filtration takes place and filtrate come here. What are present in this filtrate? What are the components of filtrate? Contains almost all the, it is very important. Frequently bigs are asked from this point. Filtrate contains almost all the constituents of blood plasma except the proteins. Filtered fluid in the capsular space is called, okay, the fluid that is filtered into capsular space from the glomerulus is called renal fluid, or ultrafiltrate, or glomerular filtrate, or primary urine, not urine. This is the primary urine. I repeat again, filtrate contains almost all the constituents of the plasma except the proteins. Next, filtered fluid in the capsular space. The filtered fluid present here, the filtered fluid present in the capsular space is called renal fluid, or ultrafiltrate, or glomerular filtrate, and otherwise called primary urine, not urine, primary urine. It consists of so many useful substances, not that urine is not at form. Renal fluid contains water. Water present. What is the composition of renal fluid? You know the composition of blood. You know the composition of plasma. You know the composition of lymph. Okay, like that. What is the composition of renal fluid? What are present? It consists of water. It consists of sugars, salts, vitamins, nitrogenous waste material is present, amino acids, fatty acids. So many useful substances are also present in it apart from waste. Renal fluid without blood cells and large renal fluid is without blood cells. Here, when blood is filtered here, blood cells are not filtered. Blood cells again go in this way. Blood cells, large plasma proteins are also not filtered. They go in this way. Okay, that means they are not present in this filtrate. The filtrate does not have blood cells. Sorry, blood cells go in this way, and large plasma proteins also absent in the renal fluid. Renal fluid is without blood cells, without large size protein. Okay, blood minus cells is equal plasma. These three are very important. Blood minus, if you remove blood cells or formed elements from the blood, you get the plasma. Blood minus RBC and proteins, if you remove RBC and proteins from the blood, you get the lymph. Blood minus all blood cells and large size protein, that is called renal filtrate. Blood minus cells is called plasma. Blood minus RBC and proteins is called lymph. Blood minus all blood cells and large size proteins is called renal filtrate. Okay, thus the filtrate of this causes the filtration of blood. What causes the filtration of blood? Let us see how blood is filtered here. There are some pressures here. How air is drawn into our lungs. There are some pressures working there. How air is going out of. There are some pressures working there. You learned earlier the pulmonary pressure. You learned different types of pressures. You learned in the, okay, in that breathing and exchange of gases lesson. Like that, here also some pressures are working in our heart also. While blood is pumped from atria to ventricles, it is coming from the ventricles to, it is going to the aortic. There also some pressures are acting. Here also some pressures are acting. These pressures are very important. You have to understand what these all are, what these all different types of. I separately okay, I mentioned in the breathing and exchange of lesson, exchange of, okay, I mentioned in one of the topic you studied, in one of the videos you studied different types of pressures. Atmospheric pressure, intrapulmonary pressure, okay, different types of pressures you learn. Here also you are going to learn these pressures. Okay, these pressures recently in the mock test, NTA mock test also, they asked some bits from these pressures. The hydrostatic pressure of the blood while flowing in the glomerulus is 60 mmHg. Okay, I will okay, cover this pressures topic in the next video.